There we have it. So, what's up, everybody? I'm going to be here having a short conversation. Really, this is kind of like a test run, so we'll see how things go. But I'm going to have a short conversation here with Eksem from LGB Esports. I got him here with me now, guys, and you guys can actually see him for yourselves. What's up, man? How's it going?
Yo, yo. Everything is going all right.
So,
yeah.
I saw your name, but I don't want to like make a mistake pronouncing it. Can you tell us your full name?
Maikel.
Maikel.
Yeah, I'm half Turk and half Swedish. So Maikel is from Turkey and Bill is from Sweden. I don't know actually, but Maikel Bill.
Bill.
Yeah.
Bill.
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 Like, you know, the Bill.
Yeah. It's perfect. It's like when I say my name, like August. You know, I'm just like say it like the month because I don't want you trying it in French. You're gonna you're gonna fuck it up. So, dude, like, how's it going? How you been? It's been a while since we talked.
Yeah, it's been a while actually. No, everything is fine with me and with the team also. So, yeah, everything is good. Everything is good.
So I mean, that's kind of the thing actually that happened recently. Is like that was the news that just came out a couple days ago. Is that you guys are actually swapping up a player on your roster?
Yeah.
Maxaki, your caller, has I guess decided to bow out.
Basically, he just, I don't know actually why, but he had so much work and blah 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 to do, so he couldn't focus and spend that much time on CS, so he left the team.
So he's taking a break, basically. What's going on?
Actually, I don't know. I know he's playing with another team right now, but that's not too serious. It's just for fun.
Mm-hmm.
A couple of guys who knows each other, and yeah. So I don't know yet.
And you brought on Dennis to replace him.
Yeah, Dennis.
How long is that? Like, is that just spur of the moment, or you guys been talking for a while?
No, it's like Olofmeister and Dennis is really good friends. Yeah, of course, everyone in the team knows Dennis from before, but Olofmeister and Dennis have been playing Counter-Strike Global Offensive since it came out on the store to buy it, so they are really good friends and they'll play with each other all the time for almost 1.5 years now. So it was not a hard decision to bring Dennis into the team, and he's a really good player, amazing skill. Yeah, he's a nice guy.
So you guys have had time to like get games in. You've started practicing together with like the new lineup, getting him adjusted with everybody.
Yeah, we've played so much together before, but not in a team, like mixes and gathers and ECA matchmaking and yeah, you name it, everything like that. So we know how we play and he know how we play, so everything is going to fit like pretty easily.
So what's coming up for you guys then with the new roster? What's the next match that you have to look forward to?
Yeah, this evening we got the ESWC qualification in Sweden, so we're playing it tonight. And on Friday we are facing Very Games in MSI Beat It at the quarterfinal. Yeah.
So the group stages are no. This is actually the playoffs, isn't it?
Yeah, we're playing against them in the quarterfinal, so that's nice. Actually.
That is nice.
Yeah.
What do you make of them so far? Have you been watching their matches recently? Have you been doing your homework?
No, not really. We know we're good players individual, and like we can play together, so we don't have to look so much what they are doing. We accept. Okay, everyone knows how they are playing. They are playing very tactical based. They're a very tactical based team, so we know that it's going to be slow rounds. But we haven't checked like where they are usually going and stuff like that. But I guess we're going to do that as well.
That's all part of the plan. Now, yeah, I guess that kind of plays into how you guys play as a team, though. Like, do you often do that as a team? Do you sit down and study demos together or tournament results together, or do you kind of all just do your own thing and then bring it together when you practice?
It differs from team to team. I mean, in the top teams have to do that, but it can also be a problem because when you like. If I'm playing against a team, okay, let's say Very Games, and they know that I'm watching them, like everything they're doing, they're just going to change their whole strategy together. So when we are playing against them, they can do something else, and we're just like sitting there like bananas and not understanding why and what the fuck they're doing. And sorry for the word, but yeah. So it happens, but not that much. It's better to like look at a player individual to see what he is doing. Like if let's say Scream is defending bomb site B on Dust 2, you maybe can check how he's doing that. Like, is he going aggressive, playing defensive, or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
That's much better to like read your opponents, not to read your like the team opponents.
And it's also basically just like you guys are like, okay, we just play our own game, really. We have these details about what the individual players are going to do, but then we just focus on our own game and make that work.
Yeah, exactly. That's how we works.
That's how you work? That's how you roll?
Yeah.
So
that's our strategy.
And like, what do you make so far of like the recent tournaments? Have you had time to watch anything, or have you kind of just been off the radar?
No, we were going to attend Bucharest, but we didn't. So everyone was like, we were sitting in Mumble and watched the games together, and we have been playing together and just have had fun together when that tournament was. So basically, we just relaxed and just played a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Like what? So yeah, Bucharest not happening. That's the big thing. But does it make you feel better that a $250,000 tournament is coming up soon and you're going to be kicking ass?
Yeah, that's going to be awesome. I'm like dreaming all the night since they released the article about it. I'm dreaming about we're on the grand final on the stage. We're playing against NIP and everything is like nice. So that's huge for us and for me. Before my teams, I've always like, okay, we're really good, but it has always been something that was like missing from the team, and now everything feels like possible. We can do everything. We can beat NIP if we want in the grand final. We can do everything right now.
I like how in your dream you already have NIP, facing off against NIP. That kind of says something about what how you think about this team. It's like, okay, yeah, they'll be there.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice.
Did you get any? I mean, you were watching NIP. Did you follow like a few of the no? Did you follow a few of the matches, or did you not really have the opportunity to watch like games in particular, like the first group stage, NIP Fnatic, etc.?
I didn't watch it live, but I watched the VOD of it, and it looked like, I don't know. Yeah, Fnatic just played really well that game. They was winning every duel, and yeah. So we are of course watching all the teams like when they are playing, like the EMS Cup yesterday. We were watching the important games to say. So we are like following almost every team right now.
So how confident do you feel about your team? Like you feel like everything is working right now, but like where would you place yourself in the ranking? I guess the global ranking.
Oh, that's hard actually. If we give it a little bit of time, like to Dreamhack Winter, it's about 2 or 3 months from now, I guess.
2 months, yeah, give or take.
Yeah, I actually think that we can do pretty good. But right now we're of course top 10 in the world, but I can't say we're better than any team because we haven't done anything yet to become a better team than anyone else.
Yeah, with this new lineup.
Yeah. But if I have to say, I can say maybe top 3, top 4.
All right. But like how's your practice right now actually? You guys, well, I heard this question asked to a few players, and I'm actually curious about that. Like, how do you guys approach practice as a team? Like, do you sit down? Do you watch demos? Do you just get scrims going with other teams in the scene, or do you rely on tournaments as your main form of practice? Like, how does your team function in that sense?
First of all, we're not a tactical based team, so we're playing from the meta game. We're like we are adapting how our opponents are playing. So basically what we have to do is like we need to watch demos and like to check how they're playing, not too much, not too serious about watching them, but we have to, like, everyone got a plan for how they're playing
to get a feel for it, really. Like
yeah, exactly. So basically we're just playing scrims, as you said, against other teams. So and like talking about our team, like general when we're playing. So that's how we are preparing and practicing.
What do you feel so far? Like how have the scrims been going since you brought? Have you had the chance to scrim with Dennis yet?
No, yesterday was the start of Champions League, so everyone wanted to watch Real Madrid play. So we couldn't play yesterday, and it was the first day we brought him. Um, so we haven't played any scrim right now. So, but we are playing the ESWC qualification tonight, so that's something.
And what I'm more curious about, actually, this is kind of like a question that's been floating around as well. You know, it's like everybody's talking about all these about the map pool. You know,
Yeah.
like which maps do you want to see added to it? Do you think, because it's like you really have like what, the three, like Cash, Season, and Tuscan, I guess, is like the three that people are working on. What do you make of that?
Actually, we was playing ESL Go for CS:GO when we played Season, and I have never played it in my whole life. So if you watch like a game, and before the game it's bots added to the
Yeah.
server, I was one of them on that map. Actually, I was like staring up the heaven and shit like that.
Like
But-
where does this go?
Yeah,
the door?
but actually, I like Cash. It's fun. I played it on ECA, but yeah, they should add more maps like them. It's so much more fun, and you have to do other stuff like new tactics, and it's not like the same as always.
Yeah, that's the thing. Do you think, because there's a bit of an argument there when you have some teams that are just like specialists of certain maps, like those are the maps they play. They only play those maps. They don't prepare strategies for other maps. Like, how do you think you guys would approach it? Would you try and work every single map so that you don't have a weak point?
I think from time to time we've done it, but we should do it. But not like if we're playing a league, we're not like, okay, let's go into the server and study all the maps together. We're not doing that. But let's say if we got a game on Season other day, we are like trying to play it and scrim it so much the day before and like the days before the game. So yeah, I don't know actually.
It's kind of just like when it comes up, you guys decide like what to do and where to go from there.
Yeah, exactly. You just have to know how the map is, like know everything on the map, and then you can play with a caller. You can say like, okay, let's do this and let's do that. So yeah.
Who's, I didn't ask actually because Maxaki is, was a caller before. Who's going to be your caller now on the team? Have you guys determined that? Who's going to be calling the shots?
Yeah, actually before when we played, Skytten was our in-game caller, and then we brought Maxaki, who is an in-game caller from before, but Skytten is going to take over that role, so he's going to do the in-game leader role.
And is that more of a, how do you guys work as a team? Is it just like what he says is law? Or do you guys, does everybody kind of say like, oh, we should do this, and then he gets the final say? Or does he just call something at the start of the round? He's like, okay, this is what we're going to do, and everybody does it.
Nah, it's more, we have to see what's happening in the round. We can't like do a strategy and let's say we're doing a B push, and then three guys dies in the beginning of the round. We can't do the B push, so what to do that next. So basically, we're just looking for openings on like in every round. So we're not we're like we just want to play with each other, and we will see how the run gets. If
You kind of just go with the flow, really.
Yeah.
Nice, just see where the wind takes you.
Yeah.
Well, shit, man. I mean, that's the thing. Like, it's more. I'm kind of curious where to go with this now. Seeing as how it's like, well, it's too early to tell. I don't know, man. What are you thinking? Because you got this $250,000 tournament that's coming up, Dreamhack Winter. That's like the big deal. Everybody's talking about it now. I mean, it's been the biggest news in CS for a while now. As far as like,
Yeah.
it's been a while since we've had something this big. What does that make you think about 2014? Like, are you even more hype now because of that?
I think every team is going to practice more to this. This is it's actually I think it's the biggest tournament in CS history so far. I don't know for sure, but I know one CPL like 2004 was really big, but I actually think this is the biggest CS history.
Prize pool.
Yeah, the prize pool. So I think we will see like more top teams playing, much more practicing more, and as well other teams will like start like the old play like Kenny S and Apex and those guys is going to build a new team, and yeah, more teams is going to be created.
So you think it's just going to be like the big explosion? Everybody's
Yeah.
going to be busting their ass to get into it, and
Yeah, exactly.
2014, it's like I mean, if there's like 4 or 5 of these big ones throughout the year, what do you think is that? Like, what do you think about? Do you think this is what the scene needs right now? That we needed these big tournaments, these major tournaments, to revitalize things.
Yeah, of course this was like everyone asked for this in the indie community. So, but the thing we have to do is like okay, Valve needs to do. I think is free to play because okay, you can put like $1 million into a tournament, but okay, like let's say 100,000 is going to watch the tournament, but then they want to try the game and they see okay, I don't want to pay for it to try it.
Yeah.
So that's basically the problem I can see, that the CS is not evolving as much as LoL or Dota 2 is doing.
So do you agree with that? Do you think that you prefer that Valve would put more focus on making sure that it's a free-to-play game and that it's done right, rather than nitpicking with certain balance decisions that are being discussed right now in the community?
Yeah, they have to do that. What did you say about NIP?
No, that in the community, like nitpicking. Sorry, nitpicking is like to, pick at something in particular. Talk about like, oh, they need to change movement, or they need to do this, they need to do that, rather than focus on making the game profitable in a free-to-play model.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, they have to do something about it. So I can't say too much actually. I don't know. I really love the game and I like to play it, and I just
for you it's just enough to play it. You're just like, yeah, go and play it. It's all good.
Yeah. If I could do anything about it, I would make it free to play. But yeah, let's see in the future. I don't know yet.
Are you happy with the game is now?
Yeah.
Like, as far as like playability is concerned, you think it's in a good spot right now? Go.
Yeah, it's really good. I think they have to do something more like with the spectating role, like casters and I actually think Valve has to like hire casters to Valve who can like go around the. Oh wait 2 seconds. Like go around and so they need to hire casters so they can so it's not like a caster like you like to cast,
right.
So Valve hires you so you can do that as a full-time job, not that you have to.
I'm liking where you're going with this.
Huh?
I'm liking where you're going with this.
Yeah,
please
but
tell me more.
because I actually think that it's when you're watching a tournament, like I hate LoL. I really hate it, League of Legends. And like for 2 days ago, I was watching the World Championship. I don't know the tournament.
Yeah,
but
that's
it caught my interest because of the casters, because the casters was so good. They were so professional. They knew everything about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I was I liked watch it, like just watch and be that viewer. So they need to do something with the casters to do something.
The production, improve the show.
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah.
Like when you're watching a stream, it should be top notch. Is really what you're saying, because what
Yeah,
they're doing
exactly.
over there, I think, is kind of setting the bar. Lol.
Yeah, exactly. So that's it.
That's yeah. But so for you, it's like making the game more interesting to watch for a tournament is like, what's the priority right now? Like
Yeah.
that and getting it into a free to play model.
Yes, exactly.
What about skins, man? Are we gonna see like an LGB skin collection come out?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, that would be awesome actually. But I don't know. I like the skin.
Everybody knows that's why we play the game now. It's just to get more skins. That's all.
Yeah, like Quitten is doing that. He's always playing like public and stuff like that just to get the skins.
I know, man. I know. It's crazy. Now you play. It's like worthwhile to play DM on Valve servers because you're just like, yeah, buddy. It lasts 10 minutes and I may get a skin.
Yeah, exactly.
64 tick, I don't care. I'm just here for the monies.
Yeah, but skin is good. It was good for the community. Yeah, you can see on the Dreamhack Winter.
I mean, yeah, that's mind blowing. That's crazy.
So that's only good for the community.
And have you guys thought about anything else? Like, have you thought about anything else that you would like to see Valve focus on? I mean, well, let me get your opinion on this real quick. Like, what do you think? What for you would you say is better? Would you like one big, like Dota 2, you know, one big Super Bowl event per year where they just put everything into it and it's like that's the tournament for CS of the year? Or would you rather see what they're doing now where it's like spread out across the year, you know, like several events?
They should spread it out. But like Dota 2, they got like tournaments over like everywhere. They got Dreamhack, they got MLG. Okay, the MLG announced it yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
But they had those tournaments that CSGO got already. But they got international, who's mind-blowing. And CS needs to do something about that too. But it's good that they're like spreading out all the money. So it like... Okay, NIP is like the favorite. When they released the tournament about 250,000 prize pool in Dreamhack Winter, everyone just typed in the like comment, "Oh, congrats NIP, congratulations NIP, you've been rich." So, wait 2 seconds, I need to do something.
No worries, no worries.
Yeah, my opinion is they should spread it out and maybe sometime do a really big event like the Internationals 4 or something like that.
But you're saying like down the line maybe get something like get a big tournament, but for now you agree with their choice. You think it's good that they spread it out. What does that make you? What as a player, you know, does that make you feel when everybody's like, oh yeah, you know, GG, you know, congrats NIP, or does that just like what goes through your head when you see shit like that?
It's make me hungry, man.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, no, actually, I know the guys in NIP. Okay, not every one of them, but like get right. Yeah, I know them, and they are really good together. They are really good players, but they're not like gods. They are not. Everyone thinks so because they're winning everything, but it feels like everyone is when they're okay. We are playing against NIP, so yeah, let's do our best and let's see what's happened next. But that's not how you should do it. Like, if you want to beat NIP, you should actually try to beat them. Not, like, think about it and then just, like, okay, fuck it. We're facing NIP now. Fuck that.
I think you put it best. It's like, let's just do our best and, you know, we got this far.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But you should do something about it. Like, yeah, that's make me crazy, actually. I know we can beat NIP and I know we can beat them everywhere, like, offline and online and, yes, like that. But the only thing we need right now is the time. But like Very Games and I don't know, every team who's been playing for a while now together, like 6 months or more, they must be capable. Are there
teams like that in this scene? I don't even know, man. Like, it seems like all the teams are changing up for.
No, but like Very Games is playing. They've switched some players, but
well, they switched some players, but yeah, I mean, they just played them again and like.
Yeah, so actually they must be capable to beat NIP. They were like, I don't know the exact score, but they were losing 2-0 against NIP on Dreamhack Bucharest, and it felt like they were like slacking. They were just not focused. They didn't actually care. They knew they were going to lose, so they lost against them. So basically, I think everyone is. I don't know if I can use this, but everyone is like pussies. They don't. I cannot say anything, but it feels like it. They don't have the balls to do anything.
And you do. And you guys, you do.
I do. Yeah. Okay. I did some.
How are you even sitting down right now, man? With those big balls, like seriously, that's gotta be uncomfortable.
Yeah. I was doing interviews on frabyte.se, the Swedish CS website.
Shout out to Pontus and his crew.
Yeah. And in the end of the interviews, I was like, actually, I don't know who's NIP are, but I think they're good. And everyone, okay, I was trolling, and everyone was so angry at me because I said that. But it was fun.
How dare you not call them gods? Go sacrifice your firstborn.
I was like, I've heard they got one good player, Rainforest or something like that. That was fun, actually.
Okay, man. Well, I mean, shit, you might get the same here. Who knows? You're gonna get shanked at some land. People are gonna be like, "You better give them the respect they deserve," and then like, you're gonna get ganged.
Yeah, I don't care.
Come at him. Come at me, bro.
Yeah.
Well, dude, I mean, hey, so you got your game tonight. Do you? I'm curious. I asked this about a lot to players, but like, do you have any like rituals that you do, like things that you do to prepare yourself for a match, for an important match?
Everyone got their own things to prepare. Like, I don't have anything because, I don't know. It's hard to explain, but I just like to sit down and just play, not focusing too much, because when I'm focusing, I'm focusing also in the game, and that makes me think in two ways. Okay, this is kind of weird to say, but I'm thinking two ways instead of one. When I'm thinking it in like two lines, it feels like I can't concentrate and focus that much on my individual skill and the team that I want to, because I'm thinking about, okay, let's do this, I'm going to win this, blah blah blah. So, but everyone got their thing to do. But I'm not preparing that much. I like to play like CSDM and matchmaking. Yeah, you've noticed because we've played it.
Yeah.
And stuff like that, but not like before a game. When I am attending a LAN, if we got 1 hour before the game starts, I like to do other stuff, like call my friends and go out and take a cigarette with some friends I don't meet so often in person, and do like that. So I'm not basically like warming up that much. I'm just playing because I know I'm good at it. So yeah.
So you're just laid back. You're just so chill that you couldn't even be asked. Stress just rolls off you like water off a duck.
Yeah. Exactly.
I like that, man. I like that. All right, man. Well, thanks for giving me your time today, man, for this test.
Yeah, no problemos.
Sweet, man. Well, do well in your match tonight, and I'll be watching your match against Very Games coming up. So kick ass, take names, huh?
Yeah, you should do that. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
All right, awesome. Thanks, mate.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, guys. So that was Maikel Bill from Team LGB Eksem, the baller. So that's going to be it for tonight, guys. Thanks for watching, and check it out next time.
Night.